Hey, we're going to conjure up something fantastic in the workshop next. See you soon. Hey guys, welcome back to the studio. So today we are finishing John Constantine from Night Models. Basically all we have really left to do is his blonde hair. And for that we are going to get paint all over my fingers, because that's how you know you're a real miniature painter. I don't know. We're going to take some Xandri dust, put it on the palette right over here. Probably going to go to my small layer brush, because I need the control. Water it down just a little bit. Alright. And we're going to give Constantine the blonde hair he deserves. And, you know, is blonde, so. Hopefully it'll be good looking. Alright. I'm putting it on kind of thick, but not thick. So I can make sure they get it on all the crevices. Before we go to the next step. There we are. Alright, so while we wait for that to dry, what we're going to do is we're going to do just a tiny little flame on the lighter. And it's going to be not much of a flame at all. It's literally going to be a little bit of yellow, a little bit of orange probably. It's going to be just a hint. Because in his hand where the big demon head is actually a very small, is actually a small lighter. A small dab of yellow. Because, you know, that's the brightest part. of the flame. And like I said, it's literally going to be just a few little strokes of color while we're waiting for the blonde to dry up. There we go. And then just the teeniest, tiniest little of orange. It's a very tip top. That's it. It's going to be really hard to see. You guys can kind of see how I was coming along. Okay. His hair is dry. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hit it with a little bit of sepia tone, or seraphim sepia. Just a small amount, just a small amount to work it into the crevices. Oh, that was close. After that, I'm going to go back to my medium layer brush, I think. Nope, I'm going to stay with the small, just so I have that control. Move it around. Try and get it in all the crooks and crannies. There we are. There it is. The hardest part is waiting for your inks to dry, because it can take, they can take a little while to dry. Now this here only has a small amount of ink, so, or shade. I'm used to the old paints. Rawr. the overhead camera is kind of a new thing for me. It's pretty cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of help it along, and we're going to blow on it a little bit. There we go. Help it dry. Now, just think, you're sitting there watching paint dry. No, I'm funny, but not really. I think he's almost ready. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that Xandri dust that we've been working with, add a little bit of water to it. So it flows nice and easy. Make sure that we have good as fine a tip as we can get anyway. And then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of re-highlight some of that hair. Bring it back up. Just a little bit. Oh, it should be okay. It's got kind of a muscly, tussly sort of look, so it's a little all over the place. That's alright. We're almost kind of doing a dry brush, but not really. I want to try and hit those, hit the high strands of the hair. Start to make that blonde stand out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take one final color. We're going to take a color called Ushabti Bone, which is kind of a really bright or pale, I guess you could say, color. There we go. And that's going to be just some fine tips. We're not going to... Those are for the extreme high points of the hair. It's not for everywhere. It's basically a really light highlight. Again, it's almost like a dry brush, but it's an even lighter dry brush than before. There, that's really all we want to do. And pretty much the Constantine miniature is complete. I mean, we can fix a few things. We can go, or not fix, I should say, but you know, go back over a few things if you want to. They're not really needed. If you want to, you can brighten up the cobblestone if you'd like. If you want, you can fix the exterior of the base if you'd like. And usually what I use Rhinox hide. It's kind of a, you know, it's a very dark brown. No, that's dryad bark. Where is my Rhinox hide? Oh well. Not important. Not important at all. What is important is that you get the blonde hair. You get that tiny little flame off of his lighter. You know, and you can spend as much time or as little time as you want highlighting and whatever the trench coat, but it turned out quite nice first go around, so I'm just gonna keep it that way. I think it looks real good. Alright guys, so there he is. There is John Constantine from Night Models. You can use it in your Batman Multiverse miniature gaming. He was actually a real blast to do. I'm looking forward to doing some other miniatures from Night Models. In my in my stack of what am I going to do next, I actually have a Superman, and maybe we'll get to him in some other day. But until then, today's a short one, so you know. But until then, please do everything that that your health organization is telling you to do. Wear your masks if you have to, or where they tell you to. Stay safe, paint safe, and we'll see you in the workshop.